In this video, we'll be seeing some rare animals, including those that are rare in size and those that are endangered. While extinction is a natural part of the planet's evolutionary history, human activity has significantly increased its rate in recent times. This has led to a decline in the populations of wild animals worldwide since 1970 due to pollution, global warming, deforestation by humans, as well as overhunting. Some animals may be rare due to their unique characteristics and traits, and that's what we'll be witnessing in this video. The first animal we will talk about is the megalodon shark. We should be thankful that it has been extinct for millions of years. The megalodon was a species of shark and is considered the largest and biggest creature that ever existed on Earth. Its name means giant tooth, and it had 276 serrated teeth in 5 rows. According to some theories and hypotheses by scientists, the extinction of this shark is believed to be related to its diet, as it feeds on certain types of whales and fish. Over time, these whales and fish migrated gradually to polar regions, leading to a significant reduction in the megalodon's food supply. Scientists estimated that the megalodon needed up to 1,130 kilograms of food daily. It's also believed that the megalodon only lived in warm waters, and as the ice ages began and the temperature of the oceans and seas gradually dropped, along with the depletion of its necessary food, it led to the extinction of the megalodon shark. Let's observe this bird known as the California condor, characterized by its black feathers with white lines on the underside and its bald head. It has a giant wingspan that reaches up to 3 meters when spread. This bird is one of the most endangered birds, with a lifespan of up to 60 years. It's considered an eagle and is the largest flying bird in North America, traveling long distances in search of animal carcasses to feed on. In the 1980s, there were only 22 birds left, but today, the situation has improved, with approximately 275 birds soaring over California, Utah, and Arizona, with more in captivity. The dietary habits of this bird pose a severe threat to their lives because it's a scavenger that feeds on carrion, which may contain lead particles and lead to poisoning that can result in death. Dogs are loyal and domesticated animals, but beware, my friend, the dog we see here is not one of those dogs. It's classified as a wild African dog, also known as the African wild dog, which is one of the largest African dogs. It differs from the other dog species in the number of its toes, as it has only 4 toes instead of 5. It's known as the hunting dog or the painted dog and is characterized by its large bat-like ears and a bushy tail with a white tip. When you look at its face, you will mostly see the predominant color as black. It's rare to find one of these dogs hunting alone, as they always live in groups ranging from 7 to 15 dogs. The dominant pair within the group is responsible for reproduction, while the rest of the dogs assist in raising the young. This dog species live in South Africa and the southeastern part of the continent. These dogs have a top speed of over 60 kilometers per hour, which enables them to easily catch their prey. Their preferred diet includes rabbits, deer, and antelopes, which they often consume while they're still alive after hunting them down. The sailfish is a powerful fish and one of the fiercest fish species. Here, we see the extension of its snout, which resembles a saw, and it's also known as the carpenter shark. This fish is capable of cutting other fish in half, and it's often found near the lake floor, where it quietly roams in search of its prey to attack and divide with its saw. There are 5 known species of large sawfish, and they're classified as endangered due to overfishing. We move from the sea to the forest, where we find the mountain gorilla. It's one of the 2 subspecies of the eastern gorilla and is considered one of the largest surviving primates. It's characterized by its long hair, which protects it from the cold, and its short limbs and muscular arms, which enable it to live in mountainous areas. The male gorilla is twice the size of the female. Mountain gorillas are highly social animals, peaceful and solitary. When they sense danger, they beat their chests, and they share about 95% of human traits. There are only about 1,000 mountain gorilla left in the world, half of which are found in the Virunga Mountains in Central Africa. The northern hairy-nosed wombat is another animal worth mentioning. This animal, with its sensitive nose and teeth resembling those of rodents, resembles a bear. It's known as the northern hairy-nosed wombat or the bulldozer of the grass, as it feeds on all kinds of plants and grasses, often causing damage to farmers' lands, which led them to kill it without hesitation. The northern hairy-nosed wombat is one of the rarest mammals in Australia and is the largest marsupial. Most of the time, it hides in underground burrows and only comes out at night to search for food. Currently, its existence is limited to the Epping Forest National Park in central Queensland, where it's protected from random hunting by farmers. Now, let's move from land to sea to observe the blue whale, which inhabits almost all the world's oceans. It's the largest animal in the world and is considered a unique creature. Its physical characteristics are reminiscent of science fiction characters, with a body length of up to 30 meters, equivalent to a 10-story building in height, and it can weigh up to 200 tons. The female blue whale is longer than the male, but the male is heavier. When a baby blue whale is born, it measures about 7 meters in length and weighs about 3 tons. When dissected, the blue whale's heart was found to be about 1.5 meters long and weigh around 120 kilograms. Its mouth can expand to hold up to 60 tons of water and food, and it consumes up to 4 tons of fish daily. It carries 1 ton on its stomach. It's also the loudest animal on the planet, with its sound being louder than a jet engine. Despite the enormity of this living being, it has not been spared from human harm. In the early 20th century, aggressive whaling by whalers searching for whale oil posed a serious threat to the blue whale population, pushing it close to extinction. With the establishment of the International Whaling Commission in 1966, they were finally protected and their situation improved, but they are still at risk. The animals we have mentioned were on the verge of extinction, either due to direct human action such as indiscriminate hunting, or indirectly due to environmental pollution resulting from human industrial development, which led to industrial waste and air pollution. Despite the existence of numerous wild and predatory creatures, unfortunately, humans remain the largest entity with a negative impact on the environment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video to stay updated with all the latest content.